Hello guys, and welcome back to our channel. It's great to have you here once again. If you've not subscribed to the channel yet, go hit the subscription button and the notification bell so that anytime we post a video, you'll be the first to get it. Now, in today's video, we have the almighty Jeff J. Marvelous here with us. We had our live the last time he was on it. If you've not been on Instagram, go check it out. He actually answered some questions and he wanted to be on to share more about his program. So we are going to talk to him. He's currently in Saint John, New Brunswick, studying at NBCC. We will learn about his program, why he decided to choose this program. So he will sort of tell us the story behind the program. So let's get into it. Jay, quickly introduce yourself.
So my name is Jeffrey Bedu from Ghana, but I would love to be called J Marvelous.
J Marvelous,
Yes.
Awesome. And you are currently studying at NBCC, right?
Yeah.
So let's take a step back a little,
Okay.
right? Because you applied from Ghana, and I just want to know, because I think it was the first time I heard your program when we met. I didn't know NBCC even had a program like that. And again, he's going to talk about the program.
Yeah.
What influenced that choice? First of all, to choose NBCC and also to choose the program you are currently doing. So again, you can tell us the program, and if it was your first choice or second choice, we would like to know.
Okay, so I do have first degree back in Ghana in the University of Cape Coast. I studied IT. So I plan of further my education abroad. So there was a school called New Brunswick Community College. And then according to my research, I just got to know that this school has a higher rate of accepting students. And then they had a low tuition as compared to a lot of provinces. Yeah. So I went ahead to choose that particular program and then that particular school and that certain programs. So I first chose networking administrator.
Yeah. Because you have an IT background.
Yes, because I have an IT background, and then I also chose business analysis as a second choice.
All right.
So when the admission came, I got wishlisted for networking. And according to
perhaps you didn't apply early.
Yeah. So one thing about NBCC that you guys have to know is it is first come first serve, and then you have to apply early. So let's say if you are someone will ask how early. If you are applying for fall, the earliest date is somewhere December. And then if you are applying for somewhere winter, the earliest date is somewhere November or September, just to get your admission early. So as I said, I didn't apply early, so I got waitlisted for that particular program. But one thing about NBCC is, if you apply for the school and then you are waitlisted, you have the opportunity to choose other programs. That is when, if you want to. So if you still want your program, then you wait. But the school will tell you the queue you are on according to the waitlisted. So that you know if you want to wait or you just want to.
For a program that's,
Well, we all heard that coming to abroad was not like other developing countries. So whatever you learn, you just try to get more experience and then you get a job.
So you just wanted to come.
So I just wanted to come.
Right?
So I just changed the program from networking because I didn't want to wait. Because according to the wait list, I was on the C's queue. So I didn't know.
I don't know how long you are going to wait. And
yes.
To come to.
Right? Yeah. So I just changed the program from networking to justice studies corrections. Okay, so New Brunswick has two justice studies. There is one in correction and one is policing.
Okay.
I think maybe we'll explain more in that. But then I chose corrections. So I think 2 months time I got the admission and then I started other applications.
Applications and all that. And again, we will talk more about the applications, not in this video, but that will be later on, because for today's video, we want to learn more about the program.
Okay.
So you got admitted for justice studies.
Correction,
and you arrived here, I think, in August.
Yeah,
right?
first week of August,
August, and you are still studying, right?
Yeah.
So you are still a student.
Yeah.
Now, how has the program been so far? You've gone through the first semester. And
Yeah.
before we go into how it went, how many years is the program?
Okay, the program is 2 years.
It's a 2-year
Yeah,
program.
it's a 2-year program.
Right.
Yeah.
So which means you graduate in 2024.
2024, yeah.
You started 2022.
Yeah.
How has it been so far for you? Do you enjoy it? Is this something that you recommend? Because this is not a program you wanted to apply
yeah.
to from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
You only saw that there is space, and you only want to come to Canada, so you apply to it to come. How has it been for you so far?
Okay.
Do you love it?
Okay, so as I said earlier, we all have this perception that coming to abroad to explore certain stuff gives you opportunity, so it doesn't leave you behind like other developing countries that are trying to build the economy.
Right.
So there are certain programs you do not get access into it. So, when I got there, I decided to come. When I got into the program, I just got to know that what is correction, because there's nothing like that back from where I come from.
Yeah.
So I was curious to know more about the program. So during the orientation, they explained that, correction officers here in Canada are people who worked in jail. So let's say in my country, I'll call prison officers.
Yeah.
So so people who works in jail, and then people who works in correction facilities. So something like youth correction center.
Yeah.
So I begin to love the program because one way or the other, people have perception of doing other stuff, and I do really want to also be part of the society as a help others. So I thought this program was some way somehow interesting. So I would love to just explain, just know more about it. So my first semester experience was good. So it was more about the program, and then mind you, that program was the first program in Saint John. So I'm the first batch in Saint John.
Yeah.
So,
I guess that's the reason I never heard of it.
Yeah. So I think the program has been in existence with Miramichi for years. But then I think Saint John is the second city that they are starting the program. Yeah. So the program was not that difficult, but one thing about the program is you just have to be in class every day. So
and how intense is it? Because during my time, because of COVID, some of us had to do blended, then we moved to virtual, and then we moved to in person. Are you required to be in class all the time?
Yeah. So as you just said, I know most of the NBCC program is in person and then online, right? So my program was only or is only in person because is in the job market. You don't do anything like online. Even if it's raining, you just have to be where you have to be. So they train you in that aspect for you to know that we don't have something like, let's stay home and then do this, or let's do this today's election is online or something, right? So as I said, everything was in person. So I go to school Monday to Thursday, and then Friday, if the structure that this Friday means, let's say you didn't get what instructor taught you in class. So there is something called virtual. So that is the only way we have online. That is for you to just know more about what was learned during the week. Yeah. So we do not have something like online. It becomes online when you want to have, what do you call it? More insight of what was taught. Yeah, from Monday to Thursday. Yeah.
Good. And now let's learn a little bit about how we will call it work-life balance. Right?
Okay.
Because as a student, you need to survive. You have to work.
Yeah.
But you still need to go to school because you came here because of school.
Yeah.
Right? How has it been for you? Are you able to blend it? Because there are some programs. I studied cybersecurity, and in the previous video I mentioned, I didn't even get the time to work.
Yeah.
Even though I wanted to, but I just didn't get the time
to work. Yeah.
How has it been for you so far?
Okay, so as I said, I think when I experience of how Canadian system work, it's very difficult for you to do a year program and then attach work to it, right? But when you do 2 years program, it is being sections in times that makes you flexible.
Yeah.
But some way, somehow, it's also demanding. So it depends on I would say it depends on the person. How you adapt stuff easily in class. So let's say if you have to just know yourself. So if you know you're someone that can adapt stuff easily in class, then you can maybe apportion some time and then work. So I think my first experience with work plus school was working, I think, 5 hours a day and then go to school without that time and then at least be flexible, right? So that was my first experience. But as time goes on and I got to know the system and then how things work for me, personally, I just decided to also add or go forward with more time because I wanted to know how this program was and then because it was new. And then there are policies in New Brunswick, the fact that you can't just miss school. So if you miss,
came here because of school, right?
yes, you came here because of school, so you can't mix. You can't say that seriously have to be at work and then no, you'll be sacked or your visa will be terminated. So you just have to be in school. So as I said, I just took just 4 hours a day, but not every day, just to know how the system works and then how school also worked for me. Yeah.
Awesome. That's very good to know. So again, it depends on the individual, right? And it depends on your schedule as well. And it depends also on the program.
Yeah.
You find yourself in a 1 year
program. No, you can't.
To blend.
Yeah.
So my last but one question here would be, do you have any tips as a student for potential students, people who are looking at coming to NBCC to study this program? What would be your advice for them if they really want to succeed in this environment and also be successful at this program, justice and corrections?
Yeah. So first of all, I said something about helping humanity, right? So, well, if you are outside and you want to study corrections or you want to get into policing, it depends on wherever you want to go to. So what I will talk about is a very, very, very good experience to get into such program of helping people, right? So if you have the heart to help people, if you have the heart to be in the justice system, the law enforcement, this program is for you because it's not necessarily to be a police, but it's also a way of trying to learn more law enforcement in other countries. Because as I said, corrections in my country is called prison officer. And then it's hardly for you to have female people working in such places because it's a male prison, right? So it's very not cool with female working with such people, inmates in the prison. But then here they teach you how ways for you to get into it. So example is our second semester is more of field work. So we go to the field. Do physical training, like how to cuff someone, how to put someone down, how to speak with an inmate. So they teach you all this stuff for you to just know how you'll be good in the field. So there is a whole lot of help from the instructors to just make this program successful for you.
That's very, very good. And my last question here would be, again, when people think about coming to Canada to study, one question they ask is, after the program, will I get the job? And I know you are still studying, but perhaps you've already had an encounter with someone who went through the program in Miramichi, or you guys are having some career fairs that gave you an insight into how the job market is. Can you speak to that?
Okay, so I think I can boldly say here that since New Brunswick is a developing city, province, or let me focus on Saint John being a developing city, they need this kind of more of law enforcement, corrections, and then policing in this province. And then, as I said, this is the first program being started here in Saint John. So the probability that they still need people and they don't want to go to other cities to go for people to come and work. Because I think in one of our seminars we were trying to have, I think my instructors were saying we do have people coming from other cities, province to pick people from the program. Because they still need people in the correction field. Because the world is full of chaos. There's something that's going to happen and then, so you just have to need, So seriously, it is very, very assured for you to get a job right after 100%.
That's
right
very,
after.
very good to hear. So, guys, there you have it. If you are looking at applying to NBCC and you are not sure which program to consider, then Justice and Corrections Studies, you said that's one of the programs. We will leave a link to the school's website. You can go check it out. And again, J Marvelous is our guy, always around us. So if you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments section, and we'll get in touch with him for answers, right? And if you would like to learn more outside of the program, just let us know and we can invite him on again and answer. And if you've not subscribed to our channel yet, go hit the subscription button. We'll be having a live Instagram, or we already had a live Instagram with him. So if you've not checked our Instagram yet, go to Instagram. Our handle is Kwame and look for us, follow us, and you will find our video as well. Any last words?
So I think Kwame, the present question someone will ask is it compulsory for you to get into prison? Because someone will say that I'm scared, maybe this violence and a whole lot of things. Well, corrections is not only to be in the prison. Okay. So as I said, the name corrections, you can work in a correction facility. Someone will ask about what is correction facility, where people who have mental issues are being helped to also fit into the society. So it's not necessarily to be in the prison, at the jail or prison, and then you can also get into the sheriff. Right. So any law enforcement you think you are interested in, corrections is best for you.
Right. So when it comes to career path, it's diverse, right? You have a lot of paths you can navigate with this one program. Right. Thanks very much, dear Marvelous. We really enjoyed this interview with you. And guys, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends. Catch you in the next one. Bye.